Going back to the platform. I was trying to come outside just so I can get a little bit of light before it goes down. But I keep hearing it. The crimes against the Holy Spirit won't be forgiven. So if these people did something like didn't want me honoring my own hometown, or they was trying to slander me or something like this, or they beheaded me as a teenager, when the cornerstone become the cap, I don't want to hear it. That's why I said these people all in the court system, paying off people in the court system for this day when I wake up and rise and they want to get, if these are the hidden royals and they want to get back on and try to take the position, it's not happening. I didn't come here to raise up the dead royals, or the royals that left me for dead, or the ones that, what do you say, could have brought information to me about me and didn't want me up, even when they was hiding in the dark or in the background or in situations or close to me or whatever this was. Do you understand what I'm saying? They got beguiled. You get what I'm saying? Somebody keeps saying, oh, feel the Star Wars. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Why is people trying to redo the story? You don't. These is people that, these are demons and stuff. You didn't even. These are the antichrists. What are you even doing? That's why I said somebody could have been keeping me away from sacred information that was only for me, and you gave it to the rundowns in the fucking family that was stealing from me and hiding stuff from me and keeping my identity from me. And then they try to make something of themselves with the shit and didn't care about me not having shit. I don't think so. Or like I went to go, these people left me for dead, but I'm going to go find them to open up this portal so I can sit on my throne. But they think they're going to run ahead of me. Like they say in the Bible, these are the people that's going to be beheaded. And the second death ain't that bad. I don't care if I got to wait a lifetime for the information. Because when I was cool and calm and I didn't even know before I start being angry on my channel, or being a little hostile on my channel for the first last year, nobody said nothing, so I don't understand why they even talking. These people, knowing that I'm a founder or a healer, because they probably was keeping me blindfolded and using my energy to heal themselves as some medicine bag, some hidden medicine bag all this time, that knew that it would be hard for me to have one of these things or something like this and pass it around because of my anointing on my life. But because they wanted to slander my name so that they think they can get back on their crowns, put their crowns back on, or get back in their thrones, or sit on my throne, I don't think so. I'm not taking nothing lesser than what God already prepared. If I was supposed to be filling the sky with stars, I would be knowing that I'm doing that. I would have been prepared. Do you understand? I would have been prepared. I would have been knowing that this is what's going on, and so forth. I would be the one in them courtrooms or them secret society court things that y'all in, instead of you being there. Do you understand what I'm saying? You can come up after. I'm not the one to be in dire straits and like people saying, oh, maybe you used to give. I ain't gave shit to nobody shit. You stole it. And I'm not the one to sit there and raise up a whole bunch of people before me, motherfucker. I gotta feel my feet on foot, and I don't give a fuck if it's in heaven before I do anything for any fucking body else when they thought that they was gonna leave me for dead. And then try to get the keys to my house to try to make me sick. And then try to get access to my home so you could try to make me sick while I was waiting when you knew I needed protection because you knew all these motherfuckers knew who I was. Somebody is insane. Somebody is insane, philosophical. My queens, you motherfuckers is crazy. Y'all was running up behind Evelyn Anybody that was over there, unless it was my man that y'all manipulated or brainwashed and he was over there, and if that motherfucker got something wrong with him, he can't even come back. I'm not playing. People was playing about me. I don't play about me. Can't nobody make me be nothing that I didn't apply for. I didn't apply to be famous. Queens ain't even famous to me. Yeah, people know who they is, but it's not famous. Fame come with the entertainment industry to me. I don't even want nobody to get it twisted for a fucking moment. Because it seems like whenever you think you let one of these people back in, they trying to crack everybody else in this crack. It's a little slither. They make it into a big old hole, and all of them start gaping because they got information or the pathway that you don't have, that it was important for elders to tell me the way. Ain't no motherfucking way I got this prominent DNA. Ain't no way I looked at like that many fucking celebrities. Ain't no way I look like that many motherfuckers and I got this shit running through me and I'm the one that shouldn't have known. It ain't no fucking way. Ain't nobody dumb. You just ain't never talked to me because I don't know you and you don't know me. You ain't never sat down and tried to get to know me. You never asked me the questions. Somebody create technology to go in my dreams and start talking to me or something. Dude, if you can't come to me correct, don't fucking come over here at all, man. So maybe somebody over there got something misconstrued. I ain't never played about me. So I don't know what the fuck you got out there that looked like me that played about them, but I don't play about me. I don't play about my kids either, but if they ain't my kids, then, and if you telling me I don't got no say-so, then they must got a real mama out there that got the say-so. And if it is a real bitch out there that knew that she put a baby in me and I was taking care of this baby bitch, I want my back pay. I want child support for every one of them motherfucking kids for 18 years. That's 4 motherfucking times. I want child support for 4 motherfucking kids. That many times. I want all the money for the pain and suffering and all the shit, the changes in my body. My stomach being a pot belly now. For y'all messing up my motherfucking A1 body. I want all of it. I'm not playing with these fucking people. I'm not playing with these people. I ain't never played about me. You could just stop that shit right there. It's obviously God put something on my spirit. If I was doing something and doing it well, God put it on my spirit at that time to do it and well. You don't get to come back and shit. God could have said you was a fountain for 20 years. Okay, for the past 5 years. Okay, so that's why I'm not really wanting to be around people because I could maybe get sick or something. Okay, cool. 10 years, whatever the fuck this is. Somebody play too much about they motherfucking self. So they didn't play themselves right up out of something. But I'm telling you, if all these people had this shit to say, not one came to me. Not one. They got all this money, all this time on their hands, and they damn one motherfucker came to me and said shit. Oh, I don't want you talking about me online or nothing. Ain't nobody said nothing. You get what I'm saying? We just picking up on pure, not instinct, but some type of intel that's here. Okay? I don't think it's coming from these people. Hell, for all I know, if they were switching these people out every 10 years, they could have been swapping me out every 5 years. And these people could have been getting me like a parting gift at a birthday party. How you give out the biggest gift or whatever like this to, you give out the biggest gift to like whoever win the baby shower game or something. You say the best game for last, and whoever win this game get this big ass gift basket with all this stuff in it. You know, first you was giving out little matchbooks and stuff like this. You was giving out little bubbles and shit like this. And then the big game, you got this. That's how I used to do my baby showers anyway. It'll be like a gift basket. I made it myself with Bath and Body Works, all the whole set in it. You know, a little scrubby. You know what I'm saying? All kind of shit in it or whatever like this. That's like the big gift. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll have like little things with like 3 little things, like a lip gloss and a lip liner, or, you know, something. I'm just making up something. But this is what we talking about here. Something like this. People ain't letting you speak, just going in the court, going around these fools. It ain't no fucking courtroom. They going around these fools saying whatever the fuck they want to say. You crazy? Your first mistake was somebody got my name in their mouth in some kind of setting that can change my fucking life or my livelihood, and I'm not fucking there. This motherfucking me. All I know, you could have took one of my clones and beat it over the head, and that bitch just could say yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Motherfucker, no. That's not me. Ain't nobody walking away with shit else that belong to me, and you gonna get back whatever the fuck you already took. Bottom line. Motherfucker. Somebody knew the aftermath of whatever the fuck they was doing. You knew the aftermath. You understand? You knew the aftermath. You thought, oh, she gonna be sad because people ain't gonna be looking at her. She ain't gonna feel that warmth around her from everybody jocking her, celebrities and stuff like that. You thought that shit had me up in my head. You thought that I was an idol worshiper. When I know who the fuck I am, at least on that note. You thought. We got whoever was at the bottom of the wheel with their back broke or got their back broke and under the wheel. This person is about to be on top of the wheel. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Stand over there with your celebrity friends because you thought that my life was not that fucking important because I didn't, or the socialites or something like this because you thought your life was more important than mine because you like to party. Yeah, they tried to bring a star. The star just mean the shining one. The star could just be the bright one or the shining one at the moment. These are people that, some of these people, their image, whether it was them in this skin or their image, say main people like the queen there's other people underneath the queen that been cloned after the queen. That could be mentally processed to uphold if they was doing bots with the people in the limelight. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, no. You out of this. If you was able to do it on your own, you would have been done it. So somebody was the bright one, the shining one. Like I said, this is somebody that organically just starts shining and people start coming around them. Like I said, these are people that, some of these people are super fucking stars, worldwide, world renowned. And you didn't want somebody just to get their proper setting. My proper setting could have been a house, a chateau in the middle of no motherfucking where. You know what I'm saying? Where I could have peace and tranquility and a couple of guards and a couple of housekeepers. And then I could have sat there and figured out with my life for the next 5 years while y'all been wasting my fucking time. What I want to do to invest my millions and billions in me, myself, and all my millions and billions into. And bring motherfuckers in like that. Or if they saying, oh, the royal family, that shit is old. I could have created something like a fucking royal family. You understand? Off the record. And this could have been like some other kind of thing made up, like with businesses and shit like this, and endorsements and people bringing in trade all over the world or something like this. You get what I'm saying? Something authentic, handmade things or something like this. I could have put a whole thing together, and then you gonna sit here and play in my fucking face all this time and try to waste my time, knowing that the goons out there that y'all paid are gonna be trying to get at me or get in my house and poison me and make me sick and shit like this. You crazy as hell. So somebody saying that somebody my enemy, I know you kidnapped that fucking dude, my queen's eye. And I know what the fuck you were doing at that hotel, motherfucking philosophical. So y'all gotta stop fucking playing with me if you know what's good for you. Mystic Beauty, I know you was biting my fucking style and trying to block me. So we got whoever this is with these white clothes on. These are people that like you when they can have the upper hand over you, when they know that your energy is more potent than theirs. That's another form of abuse. And they're saying someone you love. That's why I said these people getting misconstrued. I'm telling you, if they had another version of me that they kidnapped a long time ago, and they had this person in like the sex trade or something like this, these people, or they had them in some kind of group or something, these people could have been, this person could have been dealing with these women, and that's why they're watching me, or something like this. Or like I said, this is this group that is killing people, like these people that are scared to come directly to me. They're like pulling on my energy or something, like come here, come here. Nobody fuck around with that. Not even that, no, the hardest niggas in the world or mobsters is just going running them. That's like that damn, what is that? That's like that one show when that one boy had, this is what happened when people have secret worship or show secret love to you, or love in the dark. If somebody get too much lifted out of it, then you just left in the dark and you think the person left you behind. I think it was American Horror Story with the gay boys, and that dude was calling on that payphone, and he picked up the payphone and he went to that dude's house, and then he ended up locked up in that basement or whatever like this. Somebody trying to pull on somebody's energy and that on that note or something like this. And I don't want to sit here and waste the rest of my fucking life sitting here playing these games, these fucking reindeer games. I didn't invite you into this. I didn't apply for this. You trying to waste my fucking time when I need to get to my money. We got a high priestess in reverse in Georgia, or with these Georgia peaches. Somebody got dirt on them. They could have been trafficking some children down in Georgia. All right. We got the devil energy on two people here. All right. This could even be one of your children that they raised up to be, hold on to a bunch of other little girls, or be like a madam or something like this. It could be a young daughter for somebody. I don't know. All right. And then you got the two people here. Like I said, my oldest child could be about 24, about be 25 or something like this. So what I want to say, but I've been functioning, I guess my body been functioning to have children since I first got my first period, right? Like any other female. And so somebody could have took something from my womb a long time ago and took it in this or yours, whatever this is. Like I said, this is like a woman that's like this old or something like this. Rachel. Eternal Rachel. Photon. Because somebody's like, oh, I want somebody there with me, but they don't understand the way I see this because of what, it's a different world. Okay? It's a different, y'all got a networking system, and these bitches is dangerous. Like, why you fucking playing with me? We got the Queen of Swords here. They got the sword at the devil's back. I don't know why this is so. Who is this person burning? Who's in devil? Because I don't know if these are like two people that took this child and took this child from me or somebody else's womb, raised this child up to be like somebody that everybody cower to, like other young women or something. This could be like a Georgia thing, like a pimp, like something like this in Georgia here. There could be a tower coming to this. Okay, this could be also this Peach McIntyre energy. This could be what they was doing to women that was promiscuous or something like this, that wasn't the Empress, or wasn't, an elite or higher. See, the way I know somebody listening to me right now is because somebody said that I'm their enemy. Somebody just sent me the song Enemy. So I know somebody's name that I just said 1 minute ago or 2 minutes ago, they are the ones that's listening. I don't even think I think these are, I'm the only original child. Those are splices or test tube babies. Or these are people that have changed their appearance. Just like Clarity with Jay, your hands is too much like Nisi. My Queen's Eye, your hands is too much like Nisi. My daughter Nene, that's here with her daughter that lived back at the house, her feet is too much like Nisi's. Y'all was doing some other kind of splicing thing for a long time. You was doing some kind of splicing or something for a long time, which would be probably a Peach McIntyre clone. Or this could be this The summer energy. Not Walker, but the summer girl, the homeless girl down in Georgia. But that's a sand drug. That's just a sand he drained. The sand that he drained. This could be the devil. The devil drains sand. The devil could also, I don't know. This could be why a devil energy is coming for me, because the people that clicked up more with the baby daddies and shit that's on my mom's side of the family, the baby daddies, I said the baby daddies. On the mom's side of the family, these people could be clicking up some kind of way. Okay? They're used to something being their way. Y'all got to get the fuck out the way, man. You even been eating on my body or whatever this is that was around me. You eating off my fucking body or something. So the devil could be trying to burn. The devil could be this my queen's eye energy that's trying to burn this man and this woman. Because I told you, if somebody's doing something weird to me in my sleep, I've woken up where I felt like weird down, irritated down there between my legs. But within 24 hours, I might have to sleep a lot or something. But that shit is gone. So like I said, I'm not bragging about anything. Either somebody is a magic medicine fairy and they come heal me, or with the alchemy in me, I'm able to clear up some of these small things that they try to do, like yeast infections or, stuff that makes somebody smelly between their legs, or some type of, syphilis, or if they're trying to come and do something like this, or it could be something where there's some people that's really close to me that know something about how my body works that I don't know. And they're actually coming to penetrate me when they find something on their penis, and then they're healed. And then a day or two later, I'm healed without going to the doctor. So this is the only thing, you know what I'm saying? Besides something being a miracle. Either I got the shit in me, it's a fucking miracle, or somebody is doing something to me that I would not like to be done with some science experiment or something like this. It's either the fuck or. But you don't get to say I'm a fountain. God say if I'm a fountain. I could have been a fountain all my teenage years to share love or spread energy with these people. That means also, again, this person is probably not going to be getting sick or keeping a disease, especially like a STD, a normal one or something, not a fucking normal one, you know what I mean. These people could be stopping somebody that is horrified of getting diseases. They could have pulled this masculine away from me by showing this masculine that I slept with somebody or something like this, or whatever the fuck this is, okay? And then pulled this person away so that they could all heal themselves in my fountain. You get what I'm saying? And this motherfucker is horrified to have sex with people, or is horrified to have sex with me after they could have looked at me when we was broken up or whatever, or something like this, me sleeping with somebody else, and this person could have been horrified or something like this. Whole time you over there with them motherfuckers, and I'm the one that can't get that regular shit. You get what I'm saying? The whole time you had the fountain, and they tricked you by showing you some shit, could have been real or fake. They tricked you, and you let the fountain go. Now you got to be with bitches that you worried if they cheating or whatever, they gonna bring you home something. Somebody crazy, like another nigga won't pay or be fine with me being with them and being like that. Come on, man. But I feel like somebody trying to pimp somebody out too. Somebody trying to pimp, these people are trying to get back to something that they left behind. This is you, me, whoever we talking about. All right? But the thing is, you don't get to come test me the fuck out and try to play with me and try to play with my motherfucking energy and leave me with something just because you heard me say something on my fucking video. Now, if I was going out there and I meet somebody and I say, hey, come on, let's go get busy. That's my fucking, I went there and I approached that situation. Even if somebody came and did something like rape me or something, that's still not my problem. That's something somebody did to me. Do you understand what I'm saying? But if I'm not initially going out initiating something, the fuck is you talking about? This would be somebody like aha or something like this. Or somebody holding a grudge because they couldn't get none from you in high school or something. And now they work in the science department. And these people are starting to learn that they can have access to individuals without their knowledge. And then this person want to start doing Frankenstein shit on somebody. Okay? All right, we got something in the air. Okay, so I don't know what this is. Let's see, something could be in the air, or there could be letting out an antigen or something like this in the air here to try to get somebody sick here. Okay, this could be something about air quality. We got the Hierophant. He keep wanting to pop out. So I don't know what this person is doing here. We got the devil trying to burn 2 people. This could be a female devil too. The parents. Okay. We did see that somebody got away or somebody broke out of something. So this could be somebody that's mad or was mad because some people broke out some children out of a facility or something like this and got them to safety. And they could look at it like that's their money. But we got a Hierophant here. Queen of Swords Hierophant. Okay. Don't play with it. Stop trying to get your videos from 2 and 3 years to show up in my feed so people can hear me watching you and you say certain things. Well, if you put that video out 3 years ago and the shit happening right now, bitch, you knew you was a part of the plan. Cause ain't nobody that fucking psychic. Psychic ain't about that. Psychic that's a plan, bitch. That's a plan. That's not being psychic, that's a plan. You only just confirming that you knew about something that long ago. Now this could be Sept the Sun here. So a Hierophant could be standing behind a Queen of Swords that's in the upright, that be cutting down a devil that's burning 2 people. I don't know who this devil is burning here. I don't know why the person, this could just be somebody obsessed with harming people, or somebody that just want to abuse people, or somebody that can't handle their temper, where they temper flare and then they go into action. Because you could get mad and yell all day. But once you, like I'm yelling on this channel right now, but once you take that outside of yelling and say, I'm going to go over here and do this to this motherfucker. You got my address from some secret program or from the government or some place that you work, but I don't know where the fuck you live. You understand? This is why the fuck people think that they can keep doing stuff to people and get away with it. You should not have that access. These people should have that part of their brain wiped and sent back to the dust. That means back to going to try to find you a job at Home Depot instead of getting $1,000 out of somebody's trust fund a month or something like this, where you could live at least decently comfortable in the projects, and that'd be separate from your income or something like this. All right, somebody taking a leap of faith here towards this sun energy. All right, but somebody could be blocking it. Somebody's blocking something. I'm not opening the door for that. This is my motherfucking thing. Okay, and people should get to work and do what the fuck they supposed to do to get me where I need to go. The least thing I want to do is have to worry about. The least thing that I'm gonna fucking worry about, or that I should have to worry about, is if somebody do scoop me up or come bring me something, I'm going to have to risk my life going to wherever location or whatever this is that somebody could be calling me to. I'm not running all over no fucking place. There ain't no Empress doing that. When I do, you have to think about it like this. When I do get the envelope, please. That's going to be, I'm going to have to get the guts to step up and walk up to somebody's doorway or go down in somebody's hotel room down in some scary ass hotel hallway when somebody could just bust out of one of the other rooms and scoop me up on my way. I'm going to have to put my life on the line when I get something that's solid information or a solid lead. Until then, you get what I'm saying? This could also be a whole bunch of people got lawyers. But the lawyer should be ashamed of yourself if you only listen to your person that got the fucking lawyer and you ain't never even talked to the person. That's what I'm saying. Like, a court case can't even go on with just the motherfucking plaintiff. That's weird. So y'all might as well just know right now, if this is what these people are doing that I'm picking up on, the economy didn't crash, the government didn't crash, everything is over already. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, everything is over already. It's been compromised, like I said. And the people that you let trick you and compromise it, they still out there going out partying every weekend. They out there partying every weekend, all the weekend. So they trying to, even if these people did like kill Epstein and take over his company or something and start and redirected it to start using it for scientific purposes to like create a whole bunch of professional hackers to rob people and shit like this and steal trust funds from them. And this is how these people is making this money. Even if this is the case, okay? That's why they had you talk about something like somebody being a pedophile, so nobody would look at nothing else. The real fucking problem. You know, a pedophile is nothing new. People been pedophiles for trillions of years, and this person got that famous off of just that one thing, that one propaganda. And once he died, nobody gave a fuck about the files or nothing like that, or who was there or nothing, or who is the fucking island, or why was the money left to somebody, only somebody in the will, because who is the island? Okay, somebody could be afraid or fear, because I told you a lot of people are gonna go down. But I guarantee you, the people that's gonna go down is gonna make our world a much better place. You know, there's secret handshakes and deals that go on behind the scenes. If somebody was kind of really that innocent, or you really cared about somebody and they didn't have nothing, you can just go get them back out of the jail with all the money that I was about to get. It's like Jesus saying they go throw some of y'all in jail for a little bit of time. If the ones that was nice to me or acknowledged something or they did something, I'm gonna have to go ahead and holler at them. The other ones, I don't know what you gonna do. I don't. So what do that mean? That means the ones that's scared to go to jail or something like this, you know the truth, you better not be partaking what they do in the dark. You better expose the motherfuckers. You better make sure that the money get in my hand. Some of these people took some other kind of thing here. They took some other kind of deal or something, I'm hearing. A short-term success or something like this. I mean, you can't give no fuck about somebody. I guess these people thought, because when they do stuff to the Empress, we can go in and fix her, or we can heal her, or we can patch up that busted eye or something like this, and she don't even know that it happened. And then now people got their own shit going on. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to do that no more. If I knew that was the problem, I would tell them, just forget it. Show me how to do whatever this is so I could do it myself. I don't like being a burden. You get what I'm saying? But of course, these people are going to respect each other more than the person that can't see something that everybody else can see. But just because you can't see what a whole bunch of a million demons see, don't mean that you blocked. It don't mean that you cursed. It don't mean that the witch's blockage worked. It doesn't mean that you've been all the way unplugged. It just means that you don't know the plans of the wicked ones. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're not really left out. You just don't know. You're not supposed to. The Holy Spirit is not supposed to know what the wicked ones are doing. Hold on, we need some more cards. These people know it's a tower. They know it's a tower. As I said, this works amongst them because they own the same neuro chip. To say, hey, everybody in or whatever, behind the scenes, or while they laying in their beds or laying on their couches, they talking to each other in their head on those iPhones that they got programmed in their head already. They're going to be leading the future with this. Little did we know it was warfare. But, you know, they're sitting there breaking this up in their little 1,000-man group or whatever, or 7-man group or something like this. Okay, that they need to find people that's like them, that like to steal. Oh, she's not one like us or something like this. Okay, we can take advantage. That's the mark. So I don't know when the last time the mark is the one that was stealing from themselves. So this is generations. This is not only probably my peers. This is the peers of this could be the peers of my brother that is about 3 or 4 years older than me. This could be the peers of my younger aunties and stuff like this, and they boyfriends, which is like 3 years older than them. So this is, like I said, these could be older people here. Okay, these are the peers of like my older cousins and stuff. Like I told you, my brother's 3 years. The 3 years probably for my youngest aunties and uncles on both sides. They're like 6 years older than me or something like this. So these are these particular people here. But if my peers is my body, you done already invaded my body and got my body to go get this. It's like the antibody energy, or like a autoimmune deficiency. Or like I said, they could have had, if my person was supposed to graduate in 1996, but he got held back, he played around or whatever, then he ended up graduating in 99. But in 99, I didn't graduate yet. I just got my GED or something in 99 because I got pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And just let's say, I will get it later, or I got it later, or whatever this is. Let's just say something like this happened. Do you see what I'm saying? So even if that was the case, it would just even make me even lower down to maybe even like my little sister. Like, you know what I'm saying? They could have probably tried to say like I graduated around the time with my little sister and my little cousins like Eric and Daphne and Stephanie and Evelyn and these particular people. Right? Party like it's not, because something about the year of 99 or the class of 99 that was very prominent. That could be also, because I think Prince had that party like his 1999 energy. So they did something very prominent with that group, a certain group of people in that class. Okay, this could be a Carrie situation here. Okay. Again, like I told you, I was having dreams that I was doing things like finishing up this or going to get this or taking the bar exam or something like this. But somebody decided to, in my other forms, and then all put back together at one. But I think that somebody was killing these other forms here, okay? After making these accomplishments or something, okay? That could have been somebody's original plan to get somebody caught up. Hold on one second. No, this is what I'm saying. These people want to give somebody the king title because they fake kings. You trying to tell me with the king title, this what this feel like? And I'm supposed to be here to regenerate and redo the whole fucking thing? Okay? You mean to tell me this what it feel like? I don't think so. I just don't think that that's the way it feels. It's because you niggas is trying to hold on to it. That's why it feels so heavy. You got to get the fuck off. The fuck? They trying to treat the king like the fucking, or the queen like the servant or whatever like this. Like I'm supposed to be serving myself. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all better sit the fuck down. I thought I just said that the boys got to sit down for a minute. The Drewskis. Yeah. Let's see something here. We're going to get a couple of these circle cards or whatever and get them out here. We got somebody was abused as a child even. This is the child here. 9 of Swords. Okay, the child identity, yeah. Okay, so this is the child. This is the royal child that y'all done had at the bottom of the wheel. This whole time treating somebody like shit. That was supposed to be on the top of the wheel. And I'm also picking up that one of your children or one of my children could be sitting on top of it now, but it's about to be flipping on his head. Or a father's child. Possibly. Wife, father, child, something. We got victim here. We got victim out here. We got the Vikings in the green hanging on to the wheel. Okay, let's look at it like this. Let's put it right here. The child identity is me. Or you in this situation, me in this fucking situation. That's in the rags like Cinderella or something. That's about to be on top of the wheel. This is like Jesus standing up and flipping the whole fucking table over. Saying, y'all crazy. You ain't about to turn me into no hoe. Or whatever this is. So we got the child identity here. We also got the Viking people or something like this that's accountable for something. For they being in reverse. This could be the Norseworthies or something like this. Then we got slave and concubine on the other side. And then we got pantheistic or animistic faith, okay? All right? So the child identity is who been holding this shit up, like me, without even knowing it, okay? Y'all tried to have somebody on the, you tried to have me on the bottom of the wheel. You had to have me, try to have me in the 9 of Swords. If this get revealed, with somebody's father identity, yeah, somebody might want you to be feeling like something. They ready to like, do an 8 of Wands here. Yeah, a father, widow. Okay. So this is what it is. A widow, father. 9 of Swords. They'll be embarrassed that somebody was the father's widow. So this is your daddy and your husband. Or this is my daddy and my husband. But I don't think it's no crazy stuff. Okay, this could be embarrassing. Somebody daddy could be in the... this could be a feather. It don't have to be your blood relative father. Okay, this could also be a man that you share a DNA strand with. Or a female. These just could be people that you could procreate with. If you have DNA strands with them. Now, the little people in the bottom, they was probably taking your children from you. You know, you got a child forming in you. Somebody come steal the child at like 1 month old before you even know you're pregnant. They could have been in the underground doing this a lot to somebody. And taking these children and splicing them and making them mate with each other, brothers and sisters, matching them up, thinking that they know what they doing, thinking that they God. But that ain't really how it works. First of all, you probably got to be a 33-strander, and it probably might not even be that many left. Second of all, yeah, you could probably have seed with, or it's potential for you to create great minds by having children with other 33 stranders. Even if you want to call these stork babies or something, they're the mysterious babies that just got here. Yeah, they could have came through the, like Becky's womb and Peter's drawers. But at the same time, people already know that these ain't regular fucking kids. This could be like the gods or the aliens got to this person's womb before the underworld did. Do you get what I'm saying? You understand? Because with the media in the past 20 years, 15 years, 10 years, you can't trust nothing really anyway that they saying on there. Epstein could have been dead 20 years ago. And then they just had somebody that looked like him or turn him into a Frankenstein to show some appearances and look. You could see him in a couple pictures, and then so he could die, so they could blame this person for all the nasty stuff that went in this thing. That is really this group of people. It really, you was worried about just Epstein. Now you got to worry about 1,000 motherfuckers that worked at this company that perfected something, and they're going out here using science as terrorists. Do you understand? And they think they run the world and shit like this. All right? So somebody can be stressed out because you're going to say this, or somebody wants you to be stressed out because you're going to say that you're the child of this person. Like I said, I could just tell that this is like, could be also tribal, where this person comes from like the same tribe you come from. And so again, they will have y'all on some same type of paperwork or something like this, where your seed can be spliced with this person's seed or something. All right? So somebody could be ashamed here, because we're definitely getting that the child identity of one of the richest men in the world is in some tattered up clothes. They could even be having, with the wheel in reverse right here, they could just be having you on display with tattered clothes, looking bad. These are people that worked with this person, or went to the parties, or paid this person for access to something, and they got the nerve. Listen to me. This is what this seemed like to me. To have something to say and say, oh, it was such a horrible experience, or something like this. Do you get what I'm saying? These could be people that had a low IQ, all right, and then now they think like what do you call it? They think like geniuses, and then you sitting here got some shit to say about something, all right. We got child identity here, and then we got this wonder energy. But I wonder if they fucking lying, because I told you I met this girl named Wonder at the fucking Hollywood Video when I first moved to Kenosha County. I used to go rent videos all the time. Okay? DVDs or whatever, movies. I used to rent movies all the time. And I met this girl at the movie store. Okay? And we became friends a little bit. She was like, oh, you new around here? Let's go out. Or what? You like to go out, whatever, kick it like this? I'm like, yeah, I don't even know nobody. Okay, cool. We're going to start kicking it together. But then my brother moved down here, and he got with this girl named Margaret, and Margaret was living in apartments around the corner from me, and I found out the girl Wonder lived around the corner from me. And I found out that my boyfriends, that my so-called spouses, his barber they all lived in this girl named Nicole LaFleury. They all lived in that, like around the corner, in an L shape around the corner from my house. They all lived in these apartments. Okay? So when my brother came, he was staying with that girl Margaret or whatever. Yeah. Okay? And he was staying down here for a little while. He came and lived here for like a year or two or something like this. Okay? And so Margaret was friends with Wonder, and then they became friends, and then my play sister Sophia started tiptoeing around or playing, like talking to my brother. They became friends, supposedly. They could have already been friends, shit, and they just lied to me. But we went somewhere, and they're like, oh, who is that? Whatever, like this. And then I'm like, yeah, that's, you know Sophia and them or whatever like this. And then, I don't know, they went off, they changed numbers or whatever. They started talking or whatever. I don't know what else they did. Ain't none of my business or whatever. Well, I know what they did. Ain't none of your business. But they started talking. They built a little friendship or something. She was like, yeah, I was just on the phone with your brother or something like this. You know, I don't like to act, if somebody gonna talk to me about something, they gonna talk to me about it. I don't like to be like, girl, tell me. I'm not one of them. Okay? I be around people like that. I just ain't like that. I'm not saying nothing about them, but we're just talking about the different ways that people interact with each other. You got them people like, girl, get your ass over here. What the fuck happened? Sit down. Okay, let me get you something to eat. Let me get you something to drink. Sit down. Come on, talk. You know, and then if you stop talking, they be like, but that can't be all it was, though. You got people that get up in the good news, like get up in the news like that. I'm the type of person, you say what you want to say to me. Okay. You know, I might not even be that bamboozled by some, I mean, I might not even be that enthusiastic about whatever you saying or something. I'm just letting you talk. You know, I just let people talk. And then be like, oh, for you went over there, so girl, and then and if they sound like they short with it, and be like, I don't know, it was nothing, you know, because sometimes you don't want to tell your friends some shit or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't cut corners. That could be why they was able to slander me so well. When I'm with my friends, I thought I was with people that I could trust. So I wasn't out there talking to everybody in the streets. It was just 3 people or 4 people that I felt like I could trust like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Somebody talk about their shit, then I'm like, oh, girl, yeah, so that's it. And then you went home. Oh, okay, well, I don't know. Maybe, I mean, whatever, like something like this. And then we could just start talking about something else. But some people pry. I'm not a prior. Okay? Somebody could be a prior. Damn. Somebody could be a prior. Somebody's last name could be Prior. Or that could be somebody's strand. I don't know. So, what was I saying? Oh, this is funny because Richard Pryor cuss a lot in his comedy. And so do My Queen's Eye, and sometimes I could cuss a lot in my stuff. Anyways, so maybe there's some traits there. I don't know, for somebody. Anyways, let's keep moving. Well, damn, that could be who this is. That could be somebody's clone or somebody's breed. Anyways, listen, okay? So it's like that, all right? But that's why I said, even if a masculine energy found out about that, it's in your blood. Like, say I'm really that motherfucker. And so whatever this is that they trying to create off of what I was the inspiration for, or you was the inspiration for, okay? Somebody got the nerves to be a grudge. Why you holding a grudge? Now you in a group with these people and y'all doing it, y'all forcibly doing it. It ain't probably even in your nature to be like a lioness and go on a prowl or just go, you know, be free some kind of way. Why you still mad about that shit? Y'all late. You just came in. It's in my DNA. So even if they found out that this was some kind of situation where I'm a healer, and then man or science start taking advantage of this too, to heal or anoint or gather with these people, or what if they got rid of the people that I was supposed to anoint and they brought in all they people to be around me to get blessed or healed, or they were bringing demons in to get them cleansed and get them back on the board when God didn't want that to happen. I was supposed to give the energy to people that deserved it or something like this. Not saying that all demons don't deserve it. There's people that got thrown into these bunches and they're not even supposed to be there, and it's a pity. But you get what I'm saying? It's something like this. And like I said, even if this was something where my intellectual property or my DNA was used and somebody ended up coming up really profitable after finding out about my energy and using it in their works, and they came into a $1 trillion company or something, you better fucking know. I know at least enough about that about a business. That's like me being a scientist and do an intellectual property swipe or something on my child, and I find out in the future they're going to come up with the cure for cancer. And I steal the cure for cancer from them now and then start taking it into a lab and start working with it and healing people. And I'm away from my child because I already crossed over, or I'm already in a certain bracket or something where I can't come back around my children, or I'm in a witness program or whatever, something like this. And so what I do is go and start saying, okay, yeah, and I seen in the future too that they're going to do my child like this, and I seen in the future like this, so I'm going to prep this. I'm going to get this ready for this child or whatever. Now, somebody's mind can change or something like this, but the fact that if the person took that idea out of my intellectual property and I was supposed to be the one to come up with this invention so I could be wealthy one day, God put it there for me, then we have a problem with that part alone, though. That, okay, you was able to take this from me and then make this. So even if you got mad at me and you took me out the wheel at the last minute, still, where the fuck is my money? You understand? Okay? It's something like that. So I feel like, again, I want to pull these cards here because it's Nine of Swords. Somebody could be humiliated or something here with the window or the work. Because even if this is because I think the Wonder Girl might have been I don't know if she was a little bit older than me or a little bit younger than me. And I know she had a whole bunch of sisters and stuff too. But I think that she was a little bit younger than me because I was already out of school and everything and had a whole family, and she was just starting to go to college or something. Like, you could go to college at any time, but I think the girl was younger than me. That's just what I think. But even if they saying that, I would still be the oldest child, and I will also still be the only child when the person was living. That changes everything. And then they say, okay, well, why? Okay, if the person was with the person in the dark or whatever, something. But no, bitch, you was in the living too, because you was right there with me or something like this in the living. And that's what I'm saying. So that means that you hunted me down. If somebody trying to say that they're my sister, that means that you hunted me down. You knew I was your sister, and then you played these games and act like a friend and everything. And then when we stopped talking, you went behind the scenes and you start plotting on me. And the whole time you knew you was my sister, you never fucking said nothing. Somebody's trying to do something weird like this. Okay? Or like I said, this means that the play Sister Sophia and them got changed out of the Truman Show back then because they went together with this scheme to take some type of thing from me. Bottom line. In the masculine, the spouse could have got out and got at this clip. So this is, you know how they say trauma bonding? This is not trauma bonding. This is scam bonding. You know what I'm saying? The fuck? And like I said, this couldn't be the nigga that was living in that house with me. To think that you're going to come back to me talking about you got a wife or something. Can I be your second wife? Or do I want to fuck you? Because I don't think you stole from niggas or tricked them niggas that you was over there hanging with and you made this whole thing with. We ain't the same. So we got widow and father. So this could be bringing these people a tower that was sitting up in here thinking that they was about to get something because they said, oh, that's the daughter, so it couldn't be this, or it's the, no, but this is something here. Somebody, I told you, somebody warned me a long time ago that somebody had me listed as their father, the father and the daughter, and the wife. So somebody could be saying that you're going to bring, and it says wife. Look, it say father, wife. Okay? Now, these people, if they lose, they die, they can't take it with them. So somebody could have to marry you again to take it with them or keep on having some abundance in the dark. I don't know. But it's like, don't be no Indian giver now. That's what I said. It's too late. Like, that's why I said that even if these people was here 3 years ago wanted like this, but now you done went through brainwashing, and now you attacking me instead of it's too fucking late. All right? So like I said, if it wasn't like that, where my energy was used in order to sponsor something or something, and you became a billionaire off of that, well, even if you say my name on the wheel, ain't on the wheel, or they took it off, well, there's some kind of constraints there, because when you created that after you got into my intellectual property. So then we got something to discuss then. Still. So I don't know what to say. All right? That's why I'm saying somebody acting, something's funny around here. So this could be the fact that if it was only listed as the wife, then okay, like somebody could say, ew, that's nasty. Well, I never had sex with my dad, so not the fuck that I know of. So, you know, this would have had to be where somebody was trying to protect some type of assets. This is something that we kind of talked about. Like, he don't know how he was going to put something or whatever to make sure that I would be able to get whatever this is in case somebody tried to be funny, the wife or the family or something like this or whatever. So let's look at it this way. If somebody claimed to be the widow or the wife of this person or something like this or whatever, how would that be a tower for me if I was just a child? So this gotta be the fact that somebody did write something. How the fuck did you know that on that paperwork or something? That somebody wrote that like that. Somebody was being intelligent. Now these motherfuckers that's sitting around trying to be in some courtroom or something, now they about to get a tower. Because we got love here. Somebody did love somebody. And then we got identity, identity. Identity wife, identity father. Love, widow, widower. So this love person could be trying to act like, this could be one of Moses' kids trying to act like they was the widower or they was the wife of this person. Whoever this prominent person is, don't have to be Epstein. I imagine these people must be tied into something similar, a background, you know, something else that was not privy to me, that I wasn't living around and amongst. This person could be trying to steal this identity. Okay, and I think that's a clone of Sister Soldier. That's what I think love and karmic is, like I said. So we got the widow or widower, but I feel like, no, this person could have loved this person, but this not the widow or widower. So this could be one of the people that's about to fall up out of this fucking, and I thought they said latte or lotto or late. This could be the other person that's about to fall up out of this fucking tower. Okay? Period. That's the truth. Okay? This could also be, like I said, somebody's daughter, a child of somebody's. They was using this child is in reverse. They could be passed away. Maybe they got some children out of the way. They got some children to safety. Somebody could really like children. Something like this. And now somebody could be burning these two adults, this devil. Like, where did those kids go or something like this? Okay? Now the devil is saying that there's some kind of war here. Because I'm not going to blame this on the devil. I think this is a family member. That's just really an obsessive, disgusting energy here. All right? This could also be somebody, like I said, trying to burn somebody's parents. This could be me and the person that live in the house with me. It could be you and your person. Whatever this is. But there is some kind of war here. And we got death at the feet of the Queen of Swords. Unexpected disappearance. Yeah, that's what I said. Okay, we got unexpected disappearance pointing at the Ace of Swords. And then this girl, this high priestess with all these children. Somebody could have got some children to safety. Okay? And somebody could be also about to get, like, executed or something like this. I don't know why this shit is so scattered. Because I feel like people put pressure on me, but nobody is coming to me, like, for real assistance. I don't like the fact that this is all social or something like this. Because if somebody was doing something, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be the one sitting back. I got this time on my hands. This child seemed to be somewhat safe. I don't want to be just sitting here. You get what I'm saying? So we got executed. We got poison for truth and discernment. Also, somebody out in the cold and executed. In the Arctic, Antarctica, the Arctic, okay? And then we have non-possessive here. All right? A dancer. Hold on. Yeah, these people could be really still in. Yeah, abused. So a Queen of Swords, they could have did something to somebody. A Queen of Swords, me or somebody else here. Okay. I'm seeing somebody got wings like an angel here. Could be a female energy, or this could be one of my clones or something that's dead. That was abused. And then we got this person with this Hierophant energy. They was using this person and they've abandoned this person. Okay? And we got kidnapped or sold here with death. All right? So death is at the feet. And we got kidnapped or sold. So somebody could be getting rid of other energies in the kingdom, like death or all these other people or something like this here. Okay? But again, some people going to be looking for death. In the end. Okay? We got a child here. That could be a pirate. And then we got a fisherman. Okay? Hold on, y'all. I apologize, but hold on.